Hello and welcome back to my channel. Here it's my next video about how to take product photography at home. If you missed my first video where I took photos of my favorite cosmetics, here is link. But let's get back to today's video. Here I have a pair of shoes and I'm going to show you how to take product photography at home. First of all, I would like to talk about creative compositions. I call these compositions full compositions just for myself because these compositions are full of objects. So let's start with background. I'm going to put the shoes on the table, but I really don't like the color of table, so I have to cover it. So believe me or not, I will use a blanket to cover the table. I believe that using this blanket I will achieve a cozy and relaxed atmosphere. Of course, the main part of the compositions will be shoes. But anyway, I would like to add some other objects to my composition to make it full. I will also use some shirt, handbag, watches or belt to fill my composition. I would like to achieve contrast, so if I'm taking photos of blue shoes, I'm going to use this orange sweater or lightly pink handbag and also the watches that match these colors. Then I'm going to make the same composition with other shoes, but these shoes are pink colored, so I will use this black shirt. I will use blue handbag and also this dark belt. As you can see, I'm using only 2 or 3 dominant colors. This will cause that my photo is focused on shoes. With another creative composition, I wanted to achieve relaxing feeling. So, except shoes, the main objects on my photo will be some books. I also choose to use dried flowers and some nice candles. This time I switched the blanket and I used this towel because I like its texture. I also used this frame, just a little bit of this frame on my photo because I like the wood finish. If you are taking these full composition photos, it's necessary to trigger some emotions on the side of the viewer. In other words, you want to achieve some emotional feeling from person who is watching your photos. So maybe it's your potential customer and you want to trigger feeling that he actually wants to buy your products. So I tried this composition with pink shoes and also with blue ones, where I change only the candle. On the other hand, the next composition is full of glowy and luxury stuff. I used this dress. I use this dress because I like the luxury texture. And when using this as a background, don't straight the fabric. On this composition I used 2 colors, blue and pink. So I also added some nice pink details, as for example these glows, or I have a diary in a really nice pink colors. And also I used some earrings, which will be very shiny on the photo. These pink details will complement the whole composition. I really like compositions where there is something maybe personal, so this time it can be again a diary. And I combined this diary with blue shoes, and as a background texture I choose this old shirt. It's old, so I never minded to put the shoes on these blues. As you can see, this old shirt is not ironed, and it's not ironed because I wanted to stay it wrinkled, so it will get an interesting finish touch on my photo. So these were full compositions with many objects, maybe something personal or something what a viewer can like on your photos. But on the other side, I like simple compositions maybe more, and I will show you how to make a simple composition only with few things. What I like on these simple compositions is that these compositions are with no distractions, no other object. There is just maybe one product and a simple one-colored background. So let me show you how to make it. First of all, you will need some one-colored background. I was looking for something like this, so I found this plexiglass at home and I think I really like it. It's really light and maybe it's a little bit shiny, but I think there won't be any reflection. When using the simple composition, you can also experiment with a harsh light. So this is the only composition where you will be using additional light. You can use your phone, or maybe you have some additional light at home. A harsh light can add to your photos some dramatic or adventurous feeling. I really like the composition with harsh light and shadows. So one of my favorite things when taking product photography is using a mirror. But the bigger product you have, the bigger mirror you have to find. The composition with mirror is really simple, it's clear, and I also like a little bit reflection of product in the mirror. So when taking photos with mirror, be aware of reflection. We don't want anything unwanted to be reflected in the mirror, so for example you as photographer or any other object you have in your room. So the last composition is a vertical composition. On the previous compositions our product was always standing. Now we want to achieve a vertical composition and you will be holding your product in your hands. I also used a plexiglass on this composition and here is the result. When using this composition you will have to play with orientation. You want to achieve the good lighting, so just slightly turn your plexiglass with the product and see where the light is better. So I recommend to use a window as your main light. So these were my compositions. I tried some creative compositions, some simple compositions, and I hope it will give you some ideas how to take photos at home. You see, it's pretty simple. You don't have to have a big stuff or lots of stuff. I also use things I have at home. I was taking photo near the window and window gave me really nice shiny light during whole photo shoot. So I hope you like the tips I prepared for you and hope you'll have a great day.